This is Homelink 5.3 from Everyday Math, Practice with Place Value. Help your child use the 7-digit squares to make the largest and smallest whole numbers possible out of all 7 digits. And here are the squares along the side here. It says to cut them out. You can decide to cut them out or not cut them out. It's up to you. If you cut them out, it's easier to rearrange. If you don't cut them out, just write down the numbers. So the first direction is cut out all the digit squares. Use all 7 digits to make the largest number and the smallest. Add the numbers and then read them to someone at home. So for the largest number, when you look over here at all of these numbers, the largest number that we could possibly make is going to start with the biggest. So that would be 7. And then we're going to take the next biggest, 6. The next biggest, 5, and so on. 4, 3, 2, 1. See, if I had these cut out, I could just rearrange them, but instead I circled them. To put commas in here, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Now there isn't another 3 to count, there's only one number, so it stops here. This starts ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, so the 100,000s place, and we go all the way up to the millions place. This here is the millions place. If you have 2 commas and one number after it, you're at the millions place. I'm going to write that down. Millions. This is 100,000. 100,000s. 10,000s. Thousands. Hundreds. Tens. And ones. So all the way up to the millions place. This is the largest number that we can make. 7,600,000. So 600,000, but 7,654,000. So we read 654 together and then the 1,000 on the end. 7,654,321. Now for the smallest number, this time we start with the smallest number we can find, which is the 1. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, oops, I don't want to put my commas in just yet. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, if I had these cut out, I could be rearranging them. So then I'm going to count back 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, one number on the side. So this is 1,234,567. And then I'm going to add these together. So this is quite a big number to add together. However, if you just start over here and add them in line, I didn't really keep my numbers lined up very well, but you want to make sure they're lined up, and you may even rewrite them on a separate piece of paper to make sure, like this 1 and 7 are lined up very nicely, but when we get over here the 1 and the 7 are not lined up so nicely. And I'm going to add those up. Now, number 2, we need the students to read the following numbers to someone at home. And I'm going to read these numbers off so that you can check them and read them together with your child if you're not sure. And again, you're going to keep in mind these place values as you're reading these numbers. This is 784, 25,086. And see, this is no hundreds, so I don't say anything for hundreds, just 25,086. 4,056,211. And there's no 100,000s in this one, so I don't say anything. 42,876. 9,603. So just so you know, when we see a comma here, that's when we say the name of the place. So 7,000,000, 7. That's it, because there's no thousands at all. No hundreds and no tens. 7,000,000, 7. 7,037,000. See, I saw the comma, so I had to say thousand. 7,037,562. 104,719. And that's how you read those numbers. You can also have your child write other numbers, or you could write other numbers for your child and practice reading those using this to help you out. Now for this, you have to write the numbers above, so these numbers here, in the order from the largest to the smallest. So a simple way to get this started is to see which ones have the most digits. And I'm just going to underline those first so that I can take a look at those three. Because I know the more digits, as long as the furthest digit to the left is not 0, the more digits, the bigger the number. So I'm going to look, and then I'm going to start with the furthest digit to my left on all of these. Well, I know that 7 is bigger than 4, so this is not the biggest number. Alright? And I know, so then I have to go 7, and I have to go the next number over, to the right. Both are 0, so I've got to go one more number over. This one is 0, and this one is 3. So this is going to be my biggest number, my largest number. I'm going to write it here, 7,037,562. So 7,037,562. I've written that one. I know that this one is the second largest because 7 is bigger than 4. 7 million. 7. Now, this one has the most digits out of what is left. So this is going to be next. 4,056,211. And then again, I'm going to be looking for what has the most digits out of what is left. And it's the next one is going to be 104,719. And I'm going to do that until I get to the smallest number. Now number 4. Which number is 1,000 less than 43,876? Well, for this, it's asking me about thousands, so I need to look in the thousands place, which is right here, and I need to go 1,000 less than that. So I'm going to go down 1. 42,876. And this wants to know 10,000 more than 7,027,562. So I need to look in the 10,000s place. And if you're not sure, you can look up here to help you out. But the 10,000s place is the fifth one in, starting from the right side. Okay, so I know this is the 10,000s place, and I need to go up 1 because it's 10,000 more. So everything else remains the same, unless this were a 9, and then I would have to change the 6th one over 2 in the 100,000s place. 0, 3. So it just goes up 1 to 3. So my new number is 7,037,562. And I'm going to do the same things for 6s and 7s. For this one I'm using the 10,000s place, and for this one I'm using the millions place. Okay, and the millions place is the furthest one over. That is Homelink 5.3, practice with place value.